It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. There were plenty of highlights for him in last week's game. Nearly 500 yards through the air. It's the Steelers and the Bears, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the FC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely. And he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
And it's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, and passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Hunt is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Oswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Here's 2nd and 10. Petty now. To the right side, he's got more complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. I'll check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 8 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays this week. In hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for, setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Here's Patty. DJ Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And former Nittany Lion Pat Freiermuth ready to begin another drive with the rest of this offense. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other...
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw to the right side and complete to Washington. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Tua going to throw. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Cooper's first catch, and good for a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. Cooper, the man in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. On this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. Toss play to Robinson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it?
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there. Of 6 yards on the sack. 10-7 our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll look to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we're going the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. A short one there to Freiermuth. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Here's Freiermuth again. And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers 1st down as a tackle made at the 42. On the counter, Hunt. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Tua. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. This is caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Play action. motion. Now it's Tua. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Tua. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers add 6 to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chicago offense set to get started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think it will be determination and a dash around it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. 3rd and 4. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt, and he will have a Steelers 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Back to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And here's Trenton Gill now. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Powers through. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Bryce Behringer now.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Complete. It's Johnson. And out across midfield down to the 45. Two and now on 1st down. Swings this out for a punt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And he hits the one, but it carries in anyway. But plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Distance wasn't the problem, but he did need some help from the right upright, and he got it. A little kiss and in.
Yeah, unfortunately caught on the inside of the upright, and that pushed it through. This isn't like a baseball foul pole where you hit any part of it and it counts. It's got to go through the post. If he hits it on the outside, that's no good.
So we reach halftime. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run again here with Robinson. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Petty now. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9. Tua going to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Hernandez. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards there. A first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kareem Hunt with career touchdown number 60. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench, because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Tua going to try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And boy, Mike Evans, he's in some discomfort. So we're going to stop play here as they pay attention to him. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's Patty. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. Now hang on here, because following that play, it looks like Amari Cooper is in some distress. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Robinson up the middle. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First down, Chicago.
Robinson with another carry. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Petty, that's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Touchdown Bears! Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Santos with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now Tua. He's going to loft run deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured bear on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run this one right with Robinson. Down to about the 37. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd and 7, Petty. Smith catches left side. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Open man right side, Myers. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Robinson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line. Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in. Santos now to add the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Quick throw, but incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. He finds his man complete. It's Hernandez. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Tua now on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
How many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Tua Tagovailoa. 13-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short throw to Smith. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got Smith here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. And
he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's the fullback. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Tua. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Petty will look to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steelers ready for their next possession. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Montez Sweat, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Petty now. And It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight one-point game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On to give, here's Robinson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but what a ride.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
So now the Steelers down by 1. A minute 50 would be a game winner as they come up on first down. Now Tua. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Tua. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Hunt will try going up the middle. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tua to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for the Steelers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.